Hello everyone, welcome to Arif Sir Science Hub. Today we're going to start Edexcel IGCSE Further Pure Mathematics. It's me Arif Islam and students call me Arif Sir. So this is lesson on point 1 and it's about to write a number exactly using a surd. So before move to the exercise, we have to know about what the definition of surd and what does mean by surd. So in mathematics, surds are the value in square root that cannot be further simplified into a whole number or integers. So surds are irrational numbers. And square root 2, square root 3, square root 5, those are the examples of the surds. That means you cannot find a real number or whole number out of square root 2, square root 3 and square root 5. So we have to write a number exactly using a surds, and we have to simplify these numbers without the help of calculator. So we have to simplify these numbers. So at first you can see it's square root 18. So we have to simplify this without by the help of calculator. So what we can do, simply we can write square root 18 is equal to 9 into 2. That means it should be 18. So we know that 3 is square equal to 9. So we can just bring this 3 square out of the square root. That means it should be 3 and square root 2. So that's the answer. That means that's the simplified version of square root 18, and we cannot simplify more than it. So we just write this 9, 3 square, and square root 3 square is equal to 3. Okay, so let's solve this square root 15. So how we can simplify this number? So we can easily write 25 into 2. That means it should be 50. So we can just simplify this 25. That means 5 square into 2. So we can bring this 5 out of the square root. So it should be 5 square root 2. So 25 is equal to 5 square, and square root 5 square equal to 5. Okay, so that's the answer. Now we can solve this square root 125. So how we can solve this? Easily we can solve this, or we can simplify this. 25 into 5, then it should be 125. So 5 square is equal to 25 into 5. So it should be 5 square root 5, where 25 is equal to 5 square and square root 5 square is equal to 5. So that's the answer. Okay, I think it's pretty clear to you, but if you have any doubt, you can just let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer you. Okay, or you can just join to our community. So in the screen the group link will be appeared, or you can scan the QR code so that you can just join to our group, or you can ask any question if you have, or you can visit our website. So the QR link will be appeared on the screen, so just scan this link and go to the website. Okay, so this square root 128, that should be your homework. So solve this and let me know the correct answer. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. So now we have to simplify this square root 132. So how we can just simplify this? So this 132, we can just easily divide it by 2. So if 132 divided by 2, then it should be 2 into 66. Okay, so if we further make it, just if we divide 66 by 2, then it should be 33. Okay, that means 2 square into 33. So it should be 2 square root 33. Okay, so here 2 square is equal to 4 and square root 2 square is equal to 2. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, so let's solve these equations. So how we can solve this? So easily we can divide this number by 25. So if we can divide this number by 25, like 8625, if we divide this by 25, so what should be the number? Okay, so 375 and then 4, 12 remain. If we bring 5, then 5, that means 125. So it should be 345. Okay, so we can easily just make 5 square. Then we know that 5 square is equal to 25 into 345. So if we can bring this 5 out of the square root, then 345. So that's the answer. That means it's the surds. Now we can solve this. So how we can solve this? Square root 60. Okay, so if we write 4 into 15, that means it should be 60. Okay, so now 2 square into 15 divided by 2. So we can just bring this 2 out of 2. So it should be square root 15. Okay, we just easily divided this 2 by 2. Okay, so now you have to solve this, and this is your homework. You have to solve this, and you can just submit it in our forum. So the link will be pop up on the screen as a QR code. So you just have to scan it, then it will bring you to our forum. So easily you can just capture an image of your solution, then submit it. Then I can just give you the correct answer. Okay, or you can just submit me the correct answer. Okay, now we can solve these equations. We can easily write 112. We can divide it by 4. That means 4 into 28 plus, we can divide this 172 by 4, so it should be 43 minus 9 into 7. If we divide 63 by 9, it should be 7. So now we can simplify these equations, like 2 square into 7 into 4 plus 2 square into 43 minus 3 square into 7. So easily we can bring this 2, and this 4 should be 2 square. Then we can directly write 4 here and square root 7 plus, we can bring this 2 square from the square root. That means 2 into 2 is equal to 4, square root 43 minus 3 square root 7. Now simply we can just make these additions. 4 square root 7 plus 4 square root 43 minus 3 square root 7. So from 4 square root 7 and 3 square root 7, if we just make the additions, it should be just square root 7 plus 4 square root 43. So that should be the simplified version of the equations. Okay, so now let's solve these equations. That means the question number 10 or the exercise number 10. So for the exercise number 10, we can just solve this. Square root 3 plus, we can just make 2 square, that means 4 into 3 plus 4 into 12. So 7 square root 3 plus, we can bring this 2 from the square root. 2 square root 3 plus, we can just write this 4 is equal to 2 square into 2 square into 3. We can just easily write this. So 7 square root 3 plus 2 square root 3 plus 4 square root 3, because this 2 square and this 2 square can be out of this square root. So we have 7 square root 3, 2 square root 3 and 4 square root 3. We can just make it the square 3 common. Then 7 plus 2 plus 4, it should be 3. And if we add this number, then it should be 13. That means 13 square root 3 is the answer. Okay, so I hope it's clear to you, but if you have any questions, you can just comment me. I'll give all of you the answer. Okay, now let's solve the exercise number 11 and 12. So first of all, let's solve exercise number 11. So we can simply solve this. 6 into 48, that means 4 into 12, it should be 48, minus 3 square root 12, that means 4 into 3, plus 2 square root 27, that means 3 into 9. So we can just easily simplify this number, like 2 square into 2 square into 3. Now we can just again simplify this, plus 3 square into 3. So we can bring this 2 square, that means this 4, out of the square root, that means 6 into 4 square root 3, minus, we can bring this 2 out of this square root, that means 3 into 2 square root 3, plus we can bring this 3 out of the square root, that means 2 into 3 square root 3. Now if we multiply this 6 into 4, then it should be 24 square root 3, minus if we multiply this 3 into 2, that means 6 square root 3, plus if we multiply this 2 into 3, that means 6 square root 3. So if this square root 3 is minus, this square root 3 is plus, so you can easily cut it because it should be 0. So 24 square root 3 is the answer for exercise 11. Now we can solve this exercise 12. So how we can solve this? 7 square root 3 plus 2 square into 3 plus 16 into 3. So 7 square root 3 plus 2 square root 3 plus 4 square 3. Okay, so now we can easily write 7 square root 3 plus 2 square root 3 plus 4 square root 3. So if we make the square root 3 common, then 7 plus 2 plus 4, that means if we add the 7 plus 2 plus 4 together, then it should be 13. So 13 square root 3 is the. So that's all for the part 1 of lesson 1.1.1. So if you have any questions, if you have any confusions, any doubts, don't forget to comment me, and you can join our community or our Facebook group. So you have to scan the QR code and follow the link, then join the Facebook group. Okay, and we'll discuss about our problems. And still, if you have any more problems, you need to solve the problems in details. So you can join the forum of the course. So you have to visit arifsirsciencehub.com, or just scan the QR code and visit arifsir.com, or directly the course link. That means if you scan the QR code now on the screen, then it will just gives you the course link. So you have to sign up there, and you have to just enroll this course. It's totally free for you. So in the course forum, you can just submit your problems, and I will just give you solve the problems. Okay, so see you in the next part of the lesson 1.1. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, take care. Okay.